Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Today, I'm going to give you my best advice on how you can be a leader of a club or an organization. I've done that a lot in my past, and I just want to share with you some things that have worked for me and really my best advice for you. All right. So I hope you enjoy. So today, we're going to talk about 4 things. Number 1, learning from others, having great ideas, focusing on others, and leaving a legacy. All right. Once again, we're getting really specific here in terms of how to lead a club in high school or college and or an organization. All right, cool. First thing I would do the moment I take office is I don't start with my plan. I look at where the club has come from. So I talk to my predecessors. So who had my position last? And can I take them out for a cup of boba, coffee, etc. All right. And the big idea is, why make the same mistakes, right, that they did? All it takes is a little conversation to find out what worked and what didn't work, and kind of what they would do differently or the same. Build a relationship with them. Even if you don't plan to talk to them, it's really important to always be on good terms and always appreciate how much they've done for the organization and club before you have gotten there, if you're overtaking a club. Okay, get them a gift. And it's pretty crazy. Like, I remember one of my mentors in high school told me, don't be cheap. Get them a gift, $5, $10, just get them something. When you give someone something and you're generous, it breaks kind of this whole idea of that they're trying to get something from you or take advantage of you. And I'm telling you, most likely they are going to want to help you even more. So be generous and get them a gift. Write them a card, if anything. And if you can't get them a gift, write them a card. Write them a thank you card for meeting with you. Get ideas, ask the right questions, which I'll go into right now, and value mentorship. Understand that as a leader, you need to be constantly pulling from these sources of encouragement and wisdom and just truth. And if you don't have that, you can only go so far. So what are some good questions to ask? Well, I just create this quick list. Number 1, what were your favorite memories? What were your favorite moments? And just have them talk, kind of hear the way they're talking about their past year that they've been in office. What did you learn from being a leader? What was most challenging for you last? And just come prepared with a list of questions. People love talking about themselves and their experiences. So just learn, listen. And even ask them, hey, if you had one more year, what would you do? And or what would you do differently? And is there anything you wish that you did differently last year, or just you did in general? So come with a list of questions. I just literally came up with these questions in about a few minutes. So I'm sure there's so much more, but ask those questions. The other thing I would do is I would learn from other leaders on campus. Collaborate, unite. What are they doing that's making them successful? Learn from them, network, get ideas from them, and don't make it a competition. There are other organizations who are gonna feel insecure about your growth and or what you're doing, but that's them. But for you, never see it as competition. We're all working together for the same goal. So what? Even if you're better than them, there's someone out there that's better than you. So why make life a huge competition when in reality you should be helping each other, encouraging each other, cheering them on, and understanding that some of your members are probably in their clubs as well. So don't make it a competition. Learn from people online, learn from people on the internet. What are other schools doing? So many times as a leader, as a teacher leader on our campus, I'm always looking at, hey, what are other schools doing? Because at some point, like, you've got to expand your reach and you've got to expand your horizon to see what are other schools doing. Get ideas, get mentorship from others, listen, learn, reflect, and be open to growth and invest in your growth. By watching this video, you're investing because you're understanding, like, hey, Mr. Chow, he's got something to teach me and I'm here to listen. All right. So thank you so much. All right. Great ideas. Let's talk about that. Here's a great quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. I cannot tell you the amount of times in which I've just heard leaders talk about people, talk about their members, talk about this. In my mind, I'm like, look, I get it. It may help you or please you in that moment. And you may feel something from that, like some power or something like that. But it ain't going to help you as a leader. What's going to help you is if you discuss ideas and how we can make things happen. All right. So keep that in mind. So here's some ideas. So get creative, be creative, right? Create experiences instead of just products or anything like that. How can you make your events better experiences for people? People follow a strong vision, be original. Look, there's no original idea. Everything's like taken from somewhere or something. So, but you can put your own stamp on it and kind of have your own swing at it. So think about that. Be original, make it your own. I love this right here. And I got this from my wife, actually. Be a problem solver. Leaders think about, how can I constantly make this more engaging? How can I get people more connected? How can I increase attendance? They are constantly thinking of that. That's the difference between a leader and a member. Members don't think about that. They just show up and they're like, okay, I'll do it. But leaders are constantly thinking behind the scenes, hey, how can I make this better? Never stop improving. It doesn't matter how big you are, just keep going, right? Never settle. Focused on others. I love this quote right here. Leadership is the art of giving people a platform for spreading ideas that work, from Seth Godin. Godin. So don't just think, hey, this is my opportunity to shine. This is my platform. It is, but it's also other people's platform. So I love this quote as well. Good leaders develop ideas. Great leaders develop people. The best leaders develop new leaders. That's by Bobby Umar. I just got that from online. So, hey, this one hits home for me. This is what I messed up on in high school. It was all about me. It was all about me talking, me leading the meetings, etc. If I could go back, I would change all of that, and I would give other people the opportunity to grow. You know, there's only so much you can grow from doing something, and you don't have to do it 100 times to grow from it, but spread the wealth, right? And remember, it's your purpose as a leader to serve. Without your members, you wouldn't be a leader. Always remember that. So invest in them. Don't take them for granted. Appreciate them. Recognize them. Cheer them on, right? Just let them know that they are valued. Allow others to grow as leaders. I just talked about that, and empower them to do so too. Especially when you elect a new board. I know you want to finish off the year and make your impact on people, but let them lead and kind of step back and be there for them before you really leave, and see how they're doing, support them in that time. Because eventually they're going to have to lead. Everyone is in the same boat. Everyone's trying to grow. Everyone's trying to lead. So give them opportunities, create leadership positions within your leadership position. Work together, achieve together, and remember, power in numbers, all right? So I love being in charge of big programs because we do have power in numbers, and it's awesome. Leave a legacy, okay? So let's talk about this. Your leadership will be defined by how the club or program operates when you leave, not while you're in office, when you leave. Look, here's my best advice. Number one, when you're in office, when you're in a leadership position, put in the effort, put in the work, go, go, go. Don't back down, go all out. But you've got to understand when to step back, right? It's not all about like go, 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 and then until you're done and then you stop. Learn how to, as I said earlier, pull back. Learn how to step back, give other people the opportunity to learn and to practice leadership. The easiest way to leave a legacy is in the lives of others. So it's not about creating all these accolades gaining all these accolades or creating all these programs, but it's about building people up so that they feel empowered and they're like, yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. Even though our leader is gone, let's take the lead and let's continue the mission. All right? Set norms, set a culture, set an atmosphere of family and love and relationships. And just don't make it all about business, right? Make it all about a family, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Hey, thanks so much, everybody, for watching these videos. Some of you have just watched all three, and I'm so appreciative. I truly hope that this has been helpful in your development as a leader, and don't stop. Continue investing in leadership and in growing as a leader. All right, and let's finish this off. So if you take a look at how I've kind of created this series, we all started with week number 1. What is leadership, the introduction, and the types of leaders. And then week 2, we looked at what makes a great leader, the head, the heart, and the hands of a leader. And then we got super practical this week in terms of how you can be a leader in your home, in your school, and in a club. And I'm really excited for this because all of this is a buildup for what? Week 4. What would you do in certain scenarios? And I'm going to give you scenario after scenario, and I'm going to teach you what I would do in certain scenarios. So hopefully that can be a part of your leadership. And when you get there, you're going to know what to do more and more. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and have a good one. Bye-bye.